Jane, I was sent your video last night. I was on a social networking site, and a young man came in. Yes, he's gay, and he sent me the URL. He put it right in the room. I went to watch the video. I only could watch about half of it, and I paused it, went back to the room, got out of the room, made my goodbyes, got out of the room, and I watched the rest of it and sat and cried like a baby. Because I know what you're going through. Last November, my common law wife of 11 years got up, went to the bathroom, came out, sat next to me. I looked over at her. She was staring at me and then slumped over. I immediately got up and felt for a pulse. I was on an emergency squad, so I knew what was going on. The pulse was getting weak. I said my goodbyes to her. And then she died. Paramedics involved and so forth and so on. Anyway, as they were taking her out in an ambulance, I did not go. I knew what was going on. You were in a state of shock when you received news. I was in a state of shock at that point. I called some people. My son was over here immediately. It was posted on Facebook that she was gone. And I called her stepmother in Texas. I did not have her sister's phone number because her sister didn't ever, in the 11 years we were together, ever call, ever ask how she was doing, was not interested in how she was doing. But I called her stepmother and let her know. The days following, I found out that I had no rights to her. As of 2006, in the state of Pennsylvania, common law was removed, so therefore I had nothing. Accounts frozen. Of course, being 10 years younger than me, she had an account, and we just dumped the money into it. And I kept telling her, yes, I need to go down to the bank and sign so that it's a joint account. It's my bad. Okay, I didn't do it. Well, now, since the account was in her name, it was frozen. I had no rights to it because I was not next to kin. My insurance is canceled on my car, and I have no money. This can happen in a twinkle of an eye. As with you, the days following, her sister's husband took it upon himself. The body was cremated and sent to New Mexico. The obituary was put in the newspaper, and it was only her and her husband and 2 children that were survivors. No mention of me. None. The horror of this, I called her stepmother. I was just devastated and wouldn't even talk to anyone else. She seemed like she understood. But she also prepared the memorial for her in Texas. And I was told, well, we have to grieve too. That was an indication. Yeah. Oh, she wasn't a bad person. No. She was driving a getaway car, but don't blame her for part of the robbery. Okay, moving on. The days following that, I had posted some things on her Facebook. And finally, they were not horror. It was truth. And after the memorial, everybody dumped me. They all took me off of her Facebook, my Facebook. I don't exist. I never existed in her life. As with you, it goes a lot deeper with me also. I was told I needed a support group for my grief. Closure will never happen. I don't even have a place to go to visit. when you lay down at night, I know what that's like. You finally get over the gut-wrenching feeling that you can't go on. Night after night, still to this day, when I lay my head down, hoping that I don't ever wake up again, I finally fall asleep, only to wake up in the middle of the night reaching for her. My son brought a single, it's an air mattress, basically is what it is. One of those better ones, but that is what I sleep on. I finally had to get rid of the bed because I couldn't sleep. The bed that she and I slept in. I sleep on an air mattress, but at least I can sleep. The hurt has not gone away, and I don't know if it'll ever go away. And as with you, you're young. That's a horror. I don't care whether you like that man or a woman. Doesn't make any difference. You were in love. The world was out there. No different than with my wife and I. The world was outside of that house. We went places. We did things. The things that people don't realize. Whether or not it's a woman, you went through, are still going through the same thing. The first time I ever went out of the house and went to the store, sooner or later you need groceries. I ended up standing there crying. Even to this day, and it's been almost 6 months, to go to the store, I can't go to the same stores. I can't go to the same places we went. We used to go up to the college that I went to. I can't go there anymore. To go to anywhere, you can't do it. Just to go out and come home, it's not the same. And to be eliminated and chastised for who you love. I've read the comments that are down here. It's horrible. But then, too, most homophobes are gay. So all that hate, it'll come back on them double fold. Neither here nor there. It does not make it easier for you, and it never will. Me and my situation, I don't know. I'm too old. It's over for me. But you're still a young man. Do not allow them to tear you down. You will never forget him. I have a friend. He was gay, had a partner for, I think, 13, 15 years, something like that. He watched him. He was in front of him in a car. He hit a tree, rolled over, and my friend held him as he died. The years after that, he still is totally devastated. And he and I have sat and cried on the phone. All I can tell you is you're young enough. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't listen to people. You will get over it. You'll never forget. And you may never have another partner. I don't know. I don't know. But the reason I'm putting this out there is I know what you're going through. It is bad enough losing someone, but then putting this on you. The accounts, you had a mortgage, you had a business together. Your whole life is destroyed. It's only temporary. And if you're strong enough, you'll make it through it. There were nights that I thought, I don't want to go on anymore. Trying to figure out ways of eliminating my life. I just didn't want to go on. But you do. You do. And you have to for his sake. I cannot feel for you any deeper than I do. I'm in the same shoes, and I know what you're going through. And it's not fair. I am working to change some of these laws. I've talked to several people, and I support you 100% in anything that you put out there or do. I don't, I don't know what else to say. It's just, it pains me to know that there's someone else out there going through the same thing I'm going through. And I'm in support of you. And I know I woke up thinking about you today, and it was just a horror. It's a horror. I'm going to stop it here. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, but you're not alone. You're not alone at all.